Wow, that's a reception. I want you to think about, for me, if you would, what it feels like to be with your people. So maybe it's a summer concert, and you and your closest friends are hanging out on the lawn, and all of a sudden you hear the notes of the best song ever, and you go crazy, and all your 20,000 new friends all go crazy, and it's music, and it's memories, and it's magical. Can you feel that? Or maybe it's a sporting event, and you and your friends just witness the most amazing play ever, and you go nuts, and there's fist pumps and chest bumps, and someone brought a cowbell, and you're like, yeah, these are my people. This is my team. You know what that feels like? Or maybe it's something more intimate, where you and your friends and your family members, the ones that you love, are all around a campfire. And these are the people, you look around and you're like, these are the people who love me, who support me, who advocate for me, who spiral me up. We call this the campfire experience. And because I'm a mom of 5 kids, I have to use hand motions. So I want you to think about the campfire experience and what that feels like to be with your people. Being with people who spiral you up, okay? Campfire, remember that. Now, I want you to think about another feeling. I want you to think about what it feels like to truly help someone. Maybe you help somebody simply with directions. This happened to me last night. Really nice guy, AV guy named Bill, helped him with directions. And they're like, oh my gosh, I was lost, thank you so much. And it makes you feel really good. Or maybe you have donated your time or your talent or your treasure to someone, and they say to you, you have no idea what that meant to me and how that will ripple out for my family for generations. That makes you feel amazing. Or maybe you've come alongside of someone who's really in the crux of having to make a big decision in their life, and you've listened to them, and you've offered wisdom and advice, and they look at you and they say, you have no idea how pivotal that conversation was for me. We call that the catalyst experience. And what I can't do it, I've got a microphone, but basically, if you clap your hands and go forward, it's that's a catalyst experience. Catalyst is a scientific term. We here at Neolife, we love science. But in this type of situation, this type of catalyst means that you have been a force for good. So we have the campfire experience, and then you have the catalyst experience. I want you to think of one more feeling. I want you to think about the feeling you've had when you knew you were headed in the exact right direction. Maybe it was a career that you loved, and you woke up every morning and you were like, this is what I'm supposed to do with the rest of my life. Or maybe, hold on, I'm all over the map. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm just going to go forward. You're going to get to see the whole shebang in the back. Okay, maybe this was a situation where you had kids for the very first time, and you said, oh yeah, this is what I'm meant to do. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but this is what I am meant to do. Or maybe it's when you served in your community, in your career, or an organization, and you really gave of yourself, and you thought, oh yeah, this is the path I'm supposed to be on. So you've got your campfire, you've got your catalyst, and you've got your compass experience. Now imagine all 3 of these being in the same place. Can you feel it? Can you imagine it? In one place. That is right here. And it's about to get incredible. And I know, because I sat where you sat. Stephen mentioned that in 2019 was my very first convention that I've ever been to. I came because a friend invited me, and I loved her, and I was trying to be nice. That's literally it. Some of you are the same way. It was terrible timing. Our business had just gone through an incredible loss, no money. I stayed at a friend's house who was an hour away because I couldn't afford the hotel, and she gave me a bunch of food to pack into my purse because I couldn't afford the food at the hotel. So we were on the struggle bus, and I know that some of you have made even bigger sacrifices to be here. I know that for some of you, your hearts are heavy with things with your family. Your finances are really unstable right now. I get it. Guys, I packed sandwiches in my purse. Did you hear that? I get it. But something happened to me at that conference. And again, I wasn't really supposed to be there. Well, obviously I was. But there was a spark. And what I am hoping and what I am believing is that for you, there will also be a spark. I don't know. Maybe you will meet some people this weekend and you'll hang out with them and you'll be like, yeah, I think they might be my people. I could really hang out with them. Or maybe this was me, the products, the integrity of this company, and everything that it stands for, and the way that you can envision being a catalyst, and you nerd out and fill 9 notebooks full of notes. That was me, okay? So some of you get really excited about that. Some of you, it's going to be the possibilities. The possibilities for, Dwight Johnson likes to say, instead of exchanging time for money, you now have money freedom, financial freedom, time freedom to do the things that you want and to be the blessing that you can be. I want you to know that 2019, being at the Neolife Conference, changed the entire trajectory of my life and my family's life. And my life literally has never been the same since that time. And I am hoping and believing that for you as well. So I want you to get ready, regardless of why you're here. Maybe you came here because your spouse said you're coming and you said, okay, I love you, I'm coming. Or maybe because a best friend said, you really need to come. And you're like, okay, and you're here. It doesn't matter, but you're here. And that is the best thing ever. Maybe you will feel something, a spark inside of you because of a couple of things that happen. I want you to prepare for that and be open to that. And then I want you to get excited and get ready for what's in store. I don't know what's in store for you. I didn't know what was in store for me, that there's something in store for you. So you will be informed and you will be inspired. So I want you to remember the campfire experience and being with your people, the catalyst of how you can be a force for good that will ripple out for generations upon generations, and you don't even know it, and it starts right here. Or being around a situation where you know exactly where you're headed with your compass. So are you ready? Let's go.